It's Neil here from Total Wellness Club, welcoming you to episode number 20 in our video series where we're looking at what helps you get healthy and fit and stay healthy and fit. And today in this episode we're going to be taking a look at chocolate and asking the question, is there such a thing as healthy chocolate? I'm going to be interviewing nutritionist Claire Stone to get to the bottom of that question. And we're also going to be tasting and reviewing chocolate as well, looking at the ingredients that go into the chocolate, as well as the taste and texture, so that we can help you make the healthiest chocolate choices that are available to you. So I'm with Claire, and Claire's a nutritionist. Claire, is there such a thing as healthy chocolate?
Yes, which is really exciting for anyone who does love chocolate but wants to actually eat a bit better. It's not chocolate per se that's bad for you,
Yeah.
It's what we do to it.
Yeah.
So when we add lots of refined fats and refined sugar and lots of flavourings, then inevitably it's not going to be very good for you. But actually chocolate in its natural state, or if you kind of process it minimally, can be really good for you.
Fantastic. When you talk to people about chocolate, how do they go from, say, the more unhealthy chocolate through to a healthier brand of chocolate?
Okay, well it's quite a big step to go from really cheap chocolate full of sweeteners and sugar and flavourings to kind of raw, really bitter chocolate. That's kind of a huge jump. So I say to people, just literally take it in small steps. So if you're used to the big purple bar of chocolate, it's going to be really hard to suddenly swap to having something that's, a dark chocolate. So maybe just try swapping to a slightly better brand, but still that's a milk chocolate. Then maybe go from having milk chocolate to darker chocolate, so you get used to having chocolate which hasn't been really sweetened, so you kind of actually really enjoy the taste of chocolate without that kind of extra bit of sugar. I mean, it's only since chocolate was introduced into Europe that we've been adding sugar to chocolate, so that's quite a new concept in terms of kind of the world. So you just kind of literally take it step by step, and then you might find actually you want to try raw chocolate, or you want to try chocolate without dairy in it, and you kind of just keep it moving forward.
We have some various brands of chocolate here that we're going to just take a look at in a moment. We're going to take a look at the ingredients in these chocolates, and we'll also have a look at the taste and texture of those as well.
Okay, so we're starting with some kind of middle ground chocolate, but the first ingredient is sugar. And if you happen to be someone who is trying to reduce your sugar intake, or there's potential for diabetes in your family, or you're trying to lose weight, for example, this isn't going to be the best one to have. That said, it's going to be a lot better than a lot of other kinds of chocolate. It doesn't have too much in there actually. It's kind of just got sugar, cocoa mass, cocoa butter, anhydrous milk fat, which we've just discovered is kind of basically made from milk and is very creamy. It's got an emulsifier, which is soy lecithin, which, to my mind, I'd prefer to know if I'm going to have something made of soy. I'd rather it was organic, because otherwise that means it potentially might be from a GM source. Extract of chili pepper and flavouring. So it does have some flavourings in, but this is a pretty good starting point if you're thinking, I want to eat better chocolate rather than just the usual stuff. Then we're moving on to kind of the more famous green and blacks, which is kind of, again, it's a really good place to start if you want to improve the chocolate that you have. The main ingredient in this one is cocoa mass, so it doesn't have as much sugar in it. It's got cocoa butter, soy lecithin, and vanilla extract. And then we have a really lovely array of organic and raw chocolates. And the good thing about when it's raw chocolate, it means it does have a lot more nutrients left in the cocoa. I'm just going to pick this one. Sweet nibs and sea salt. And it's got raw cacao mass, cacao butter, dried coconut blossom nectar. I mean, that just sounds amazing.
It does, doesn't it?
Yep. Dates, cacao nibs, lacuma powder, sea salt, bourbon vanilla, and that's it. So everything, you know what those ingredients are. I mean, I don't specifically know what dried coconut blossom nectar is, but I'm pretty sure that's a good thing.
Sounds nice.
That's already making my taste buds water. And then we've got the conscious one. So again, I'm a bit of a fiend when it comes to reading labels. It's got cacao butter, agave nectar, cacao powder, coconut butter, vanilla, cinnamon, and Himalayan salt. So again, nothing in there really that you want to desperately avoid, and probably a lot in there that you just want to jump on.
Should we just have a look at this other one here?
Oh, yeah.
The on bar. Yeah, take a look at that one.
So this is a coconut and vanilla one, which has coconut cream, coconut sugar, raw cacao, coconut oil, cocoa butter, and ground vanilla powder. So again, you can kind of just tell that there's nothing that sounds too overly processed.
So what we're now going to do is we're going to taste some of these chocolates and see what the taste and the texture's like. So for this part we're going to be joined by Charles and Giles from Office Pantry, Claudia at This Mum Runs, Joe from Total Wellness Club, and we're going to have Amber join us as well to give us an opinion of a younger person.
So this is the on bar, the coconut and vanilla. And it's really good.
There's a nice soft inner coating to that, isn't there?
I think that's a really good one for if someone's trying to avoid dairy and kind of misses that kind of more sweet creaminess.
That's lush. I like that one. That's really nice, the coconut one. I don't know what else to say about that. It's just really nice.
Yeah, okay, well, I can definitely taste the coconut. It's really nice. It's kind of like a really milky kind of taste.
Okay, so this is the Conscious Organic Raw Chocolate with essential oils of orange and tangerine. And as someone who loved Terrace chocolate oranges as a kid, they were always a big treat. So, oh, that smells good. I wish you could smell that. That's really, really orangey.
Just before that went in my mouth, there was just this waft of orange. I do like oranges, but just not usually oranges and chocolate together. But if you offered me that at Christmas, I wouldn't turn you down.
It's very soft and very orangey. I like that one.
Like the flavours, that the orange isn't really intense. It's not like zingy. It's nice and yeah, soft.
I really love this packaging. It's kind of got cool art designs and this is a blueberry and hemp. I'm really looking forward to this one. If I can get into the packet. Ta-da! Oops, I got quite a big bit. That is amazing. Blueberry and hemp. It's got a real tart bit of blueberry in it, but the hemp is really kind of nutty and really good.
There's almost a biscuity kind of texture to that with the chocolate. Quite like that because it just gives it a little bit more. I say the word body, but I sound like I'm tasting wine now. Yeah, that's the word, substance. Yeah, I like that. That's nice. It's very subtle.
It's fruity. You can taste the blueberry. It's got that you can taste the blueberry, like the softness in it.
What I like about this one is the texture, and it kind of like gradually melts.
That one was nice. I mean, that obviously had the fruit in it as well with the blueberry, but the hemp seed I think made it a little crunchier in places, which was really nice. Not a huge fan of it, but it was nice. I wouldn't say no. If somebody was offering me some.
Yeah, I mean, it just doesn't strike you as a classic dark chocolate for me anyway. It's really, as I say, it's really light. It's not like that bitterness that you usually get, which I guess for people that don't love dark chocolate, that will work perfectly for them. For me, I quite like that bitterness. So for me, it's like, oh man.
Okay, this is a Love Chopped Rocks hazelnut and vanilla. And that is really good. If you like peanut M&Ms and you want to get something better, that's kind of got the nut in it, so it's really crunchy.
So I'm trying the on bar coconut and vanilla flavour.
So I'm going to try the Love Choc Sweet Nibs and Sea Salt.
I think I need a second piece of that one.
It's got really nice nutty kind of texture. Taste is a nice linger as well. So nice.
That tastes a lot more like your traditional dark than actually there's a lot of this.
So next I'm going to try Conscious Chocolate's essential oil of peppermint.
It's a lot softer in texture, this one, compared to a normal chocolate bar. It tastes more kind of like a truffle texture. It's very strong peppermint taste as well.
Very minty. Very nice. I like that one. So next I'm on to Love Choc, and this flavour is almond and baobab.
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 Going to try the almond and baobab one now.
I didn't really like that one.
What I like about this one is it's not particularly flowery and it's got a really nice specific taste. I can really taste the almond in it. It's really nice. I like almond. Speaking of almond.
Next is Love Choc's Sweet Nibs and Sea Salt. Actually, salt with chocolate is lush, so I'm looking forward to trying this one. I really like the saltiness with the chocolate. Something about that just really works. I don't know about the sweet nibs, but yeah, I could taste the salt in it, and it wasn't too strong. It really enhanced the chocolate flavour, so I really like that one.
The almond and cinnamon. I like almonds and I really love cinnamon. I have it every day on my breakfast. That's really nice. I like the fact that you can roll it around your tongue and you can kind of get a really nice cinnamon kind of flavour from it. And when you bite into it, it's kind of like you're biting a nut. It's like, oh,
It's on the large sample.
oh.
Sorry,
Sorry.
that's not very
Yes.
much description for you.
Don't worry.
Interesting.
So good to me.
So in terms of the Love Choc ones, this is the total winner for me. The sea salt and sweet nibs, which is a real surprise because I don't tend to like the idea of salt in chocolate. So obviously I'm a convert.
So my favourite of conscious chocolate was the essential orange. This is because I really, really like the flavour of orange. I like the fact with conscious chocolate with the mint hint and the essential orange that they kind of melt in your mouth a bit more and they kind of crumble away, and it's really nice. But with this particular one, the intense one, you kind of have to work a bit harder. You have to bite to get into the good
So
stuff.
my favourite from the on bar selection was the coconut milk flavour. Lush.
So from the Love Choc brand, the one that really stood out the most to me was the almond and cinnamon one. I'm a huge fan of almond and cinnamon, and I really like the combination of the texture and the flavour. In this one, the almond had a nice crunch to it, and the cinnamon had a nice kind of feel and soft taste. It wasn't overdone.
So my favourite from the conscious chocolate range was the orange, really nice strong orange flavour. And what stood out for me with the conscious chocolate range is how soft the chocolate was and how quickly it melted in your mouth.
Cool.
So with the with the Love Choc, I feel like I'm getting a lot more health. But with the on bar, I feel like I'm getting this kind of thing. I'd watch a film and just enjoy it in front of the film and not feel like I'm getting health. It's kind of stealth health. So.
So out of the three on bars that we've tried, the raw cacao, which is 72% raw cacao, is my favourite.
I think from Love Choc, I think my favourite is this one, the blueberry and hemp. Really like that. I love the texture of it and really nice flavours in that. Which was your favourite out of the conscious chocolates?
I couldn't pick one. I love them. I love the mint one, the orange one, and the plain one. All of them are really good.
Chocolate, if I was picking a favourite, I think I would go for the peppermint. But having said that, the orange, although I don't really like orange in chocolate, would actually be a very close runner to it, a second favourite. So, yeah, the peppermint one just does it for me.
These have all really struck me that I guess it's the rawness, the raw cocoa, and it's just really just like creamy. Like
Overall, what I've found from tasting the raw cacao chocolates over more shop bought, like supermarket bought brands, is they've not left that really sugary taste around my mouth that you can feel on your teeth, and that sort of an aftertaste of chocolate that I don't like.
So in this episode, we've looked at chocolate. Claire Stone has given us her opinion on what may make one chocolate healthier than another. We've looked at 3 different brands of chocolate, and we've looked at least 3 different flavours of each of those chocolates, and we've had 7 different people test and taste those chocolates in the hope that we can help you to make some decisions. When you see different brands of chocolate, you can then make a decision that may be healthier for you and more suitable to your palate. That said though, have you tried any of the chocolates that we have talked about today? Could you leave a review of those chocolates on the Total Wellness Club web pages? That would really help other people to make up their mind and make up their opinion on these different brands. Also, have you tried something different? If you tried a different chocolate brand or different flavour that we've not covered today, then please comment below the video and tell us about that chocolate and what it was that you liked about that and where we can get it from. So that being said, thank you for watching along with us today. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to share it on your social media, please go ahead and do that as well. And we'll see you next time.